What's going on, guys? It's MasterAquatics and I'm bringing you guys another video. Alright, so I'm doing an update on my baby angelfish fry. This is a request from a viewer. I don't remember your name, but when I edit this video, I'll be sure to go back to the comment and post a comment here in the middle of the screen. Alright, so my baby angelfish are doing okay. As you can see, they're getting a lot bigger. Their fins are now very visible. You can definitely tell which ones have big fins, which ones have small fins. There's still a few angelfish in here that need to do a little bit more growing and they should be fine. But they're all eating flakes now. I just fed them not too long ago. I've been feeding them flakes. I stopped feeding them baby brine shrimp. They're too big for baby brine shrimp now, and so they've been growing pretty fast too. I would say the reason why they're growing faster and a lot bigger, it's because they are now in a much bigger tank. They are in a 75-gallon tank, which before they were in a 20-gallon tank. When you have fish in a very big aquarium, they tend to grow faster, especially if you power feed them. Power feeding means that you feed them about 3 to 4 times a day, of course small servings. And they're all starting to develop color. A lot of them have their father's fins, but the majority of them have their mother's color. So it's a bit of a mixture. Some of them are straight up silver like the male, and some of them are just like their mother, like that one right there. The mother is white and has black markings on it, but then there's also some that are kind of yellowish, like that one right there. I'm not sure if they are going to stay that way. I'm not sure if when they get older the yellow will, fade away. I'm not sure, but regardless, I really like these guys. I think they look great. It's really hard to get my camera to focus on these guys, so I do apologize in advance. They're moving all around the place, so it's kind of hard to focus on them. That's why I wish I had a better camera. But as I mentioned previously, I got a mixture of batches in here. I got some small ones like this one. This one's really small. And then, I got some big ones like that one right there. I don't have too many though. I did lose a good handful, but it looks like these are the ones that made it. I'm not getting any more deaths. So I say I have like around, I would say like around 40 in this tank. But that's not all I have. I do have more, but I'll get to those guys here in a few minutes. Mainly what I do is, since there's a lot of algae in this aquarium, I haven't really been turning on the light too much in this tank. So really I just been using the lights about 3 hours a day. I'll just leave them off all day, and then whenever I come home from work, which is at night, I'll turn on the light and I'll feed them maybe once or twice. Once when I get home, and then maybe once before I go to bed. And that's been working really. I haven't been, feeding them 3 to 4 times a day. I've just been feeding them mainly 2 times a day, but when it's my day off, like on the weekends, then I'll feed them 3 to 4 times a day. I'll feed them really good. They haven't been eating anything except for flakes. I do want to get them on some chopped bloodworms, which will help them grow even faster, but there's still some small ones in here. I kind of want everybody to catch up with each other, which is going to take probably another month, but some of these will probably be sellable in the next few weeks. But I don't think I'll sell them because I have so few. I'll probably only have like 10 ready for sale by the end of this month. I think where I screwed up was mixing the batches together. I don't think I'm going to do that again. I started out with a lot of fry, and now it seems like all that work and I only came out with a handful here, which doesn't seem fair to me. The reason why I feel like I lost a lot was because the bigger ones, started picking on the smaller ones, and pretty much they ended up eating each other. You know, I kind of told myself in the beginning that that's a possibility of happening. I didn't take that possibility serious, so I just went ahead and mixed them anyway. I was just like, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter if I mix them, you know, and if they kill each other, I'm going to end up having a lot more survive than dying. But that's not the case here. It looks like pretty much 90% of the other batches prior to the first batch that I raised died, and that's no bueno, because I spent a lot of time, you know, changing out the water on these guys and feeding them and just staying up late and just nurturing them. But hey, I guess that's okay. I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into. If I were to grow these guys out to about adult size, which is going to take a long time, you know, I could easily sell one a lot more for what they are worth now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a big possibility that's what I'm going to do. Like for example, this one right here, one of the biggest ones that I have, I'll probably wait, you know, 3-4 months, wait for it to get breeder size and sell that one on its own for a good dollar amount, you know. Instead of just selling them when they're this size, because the most I can get for an angelfish at this size, if I'm selling them retail price, or should I say not wholesale, probably like $2 or $3 when they're that big. But if I wait until they get bigger and their fins get really nice and long, then I could sell them for a lot more. Probably like $10 each. But of course, that's when they're breeder size, which is around 5 to 6 months. So like medium size. But anyways, it's always hard for me to sell these guys anyways. I remember with my last batch, like I ended up having a lot of angelfish, and they all looked nice to me. You know, that's why even then, like, it's hard for me to sell these guys because I get so attached to them. And then it's also hard for me to cull them because you know, like I said, I get too attached to them. Like those silver platinums that I gave to Petco and PetSmart, you know, I really like these guys, but I really wanted to move on with my breeding project and, you know, try something new with the kois and try to, you know, do something that's exciting and new and challenging. And so I made the hard decision of giving them up to Petco, which was a really bad decision. I shouldn't have never done that. I should have consulted with my subscribers first before I did that. Speaking of which, a lot of people were asking, you know, what happened with the black angelfish? When I went back to Petco, I did not see the black angelfish. My guess is that he probably got sold, or he probably ended up dying. Hopefully he didn't die. Hopefully he got sold and got taken to a new home, to a really good home. The silver platinums unfortunately did not make it, and I'm just really disappointed in myself over that, but you know, what can I do? I made a mistake. Hopefully I learned from it, and hopefully I don't do it again. But moving forward, these guys are going to make things better. So I'm just going to continue to raise these guys and just make sure that they keep growing that the way that they are, and in no time they should be dime size, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what they really look like, and I can't wait for them to start eating frozen foods and possibly live foods. I'm not sure what live foods I could feed angelfish. I've never fed angelfish live food except for ghost shrimp, something other than ghost shrimp. If anybody out there down in the comment section down below has fed live food to their angelfish other than, you know, ghost shrimp, let me know. Give me some ideas, help me out. I would love to know some of your guys' suggestions as to what type of live food, you know, I can feed these guys, or what type of food can I feed them now to help them grow better other than tetracolored flakes, because that's all I've been feeding them. It's doing its job, but you know, I feel like, you know, there's probably stuff out there that can do a whole lot better job. But anyways, enough about these guys. Let me go ahead and show you what's in the 20-gallon for right now. Alright guys, so this is the 20-gallon tank, and there's some angelfish in here. These are one of the biggest baby angelfish that I have right now from that batch in the 75-gallon tank. And the reason why they are in here is because I was cleaning out the water for the 75-gallon tank a few nights ago, and once I put the water back in, the angelfish started acting weird, and I got a little paranoid, and I decided to move a few here in case there was something wrong with the water or something, in case they started dying on me. I wanted at least a few to survive, and I put them in here, and luckily there was nothing wrong with the water. I guess they were just getting used to the water change. I don't know what happened, but you know, I was freaking out, and I was like, you know, I don't want these guys to die, so I moved a few of them over here, and then I waited it out, and then the next morning after that I checked on my fish and everybody was fine. This is just a 20-gallon tank with 2 sponge filters in here and a hang on the back filter. This sponge filter is not working anymore, but this one is. I've tried connecting and reconnecting the airline tube back into the sponge filter and back into the air pump. I've tried all kinds of things and I can't get bubbles to go through that, so I'm not really sure what to do on that. I also did a water change for this tank a few days ago as well, and it's looking pretty clean. I kind of want to do an experiment. Like, I kind of want to know if these guys are going to grow a lot faster than the ones in a 75-gallon tank. I doubt it, but I was thinking maybe they will because there's few angelfish in here, and the 75-gallon tank has a good amount of angelfish. The reason why I say that is because the more fish that you have in an aquarium, especially when it comes to angelfish, they release this hormone, and if it stays in the water for too long and if there's too much of it, it'll keep the angels from growing. I read that somewhere online. I can't remember where I read it, but when I was researching these guys, I read that, and that's why when you do your water changes, and it takes out that hormone. It helps your angelfish grow better. Anyways, these guys are doing good, and there's also some ghost shrimp in here. I got 2 of them, and that one, I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's about to start shedding or something. I don't know, he was just sitting on his tail for some odd reason. But anyways, he's going to be moving. These 2 guys are going to be moving into the 125-gallon tank. I haven't done that yet because I dose Excel in my 125-gallon tank, and whenever you dose Excel with shrimp in it, they tend to die, and I don't want to kill these guys. I also don't want to feed them to the angelfish because these guys are pretty big. I want to see how big they can get, but I can't put them in any of the main tanks because I can't put them in a 125-gallon tank because I dose Excel in there for the plants, and then I can't put them in 75 because they'll eat the baby angelfish. Anyway, so that's my quick update for my baby angelfish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is MasterAquatics, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, young God, for the blessing, ayy.